Really good day today. Like I said, I've been very excited about our practice this week. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, which you worry about coming off the emotional games, some of the close games you played and the end of the year. But I really like our mindset right now and the way we practiced, the way we prepared, our meetings. I mean, everything. The responses, crisp, sharp, on time, just like the whole demeanor of everything on both sides of the ball and special teams. I mean, really, really good. So hopefully we can take that to the field and play well, and we'll see.
You said you're a little concerned about their mindset based on the close games you just said before?
No, I said you worry, always think about those things when you battle you have two rivals in your last 3 games and things. You say, sometimes emotionally that can take things out of it. Not this group. It's been, they've really been sharp during the week. And into practice, high energy.
You said you were going to make some changes on special teams. How have those changes worked out?
Oh, good. We'll find out. I mean, we've moved a few guys here and there, and we'll see if we can block a little better, get a little hat on somebody, and crease one.
Jimbo, the second quarter of the Florida game, it seemed like the run blocking was...
Oh, it's exceptional. It really was. And the second half, it was really good. We kept getting a holding call. I mean, we broke a 60-yard run, broke a bunch of runs. Just kept getting little holding calls or motion penalties. And I thought we run blocked extremely well. We were very physical in that game. That second quarter on the offense, an 83 and a 93-yard drive against a defense like that, and pass, run, pass. That's what you want to have, good balance. I was very pleased with that. And then second half, I wasn't displeased. It just we kept shooting ourselves in the foot with a penalty here and there. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can quit that.
Jimbo, you only had a few days to prepare for the triple option. I know you'd like to have a couple weeks if you could, but I mean, how in that short period of time, how well do you think the guys?
I thought they got a really good grasp of things. I think playing it earlier in the year helped a little bit, at least from introducing schemes where it's not totally new. You know what I mean? But we'll see. And but the guys have really taken to it. The coaches have done a good job, and we have had a good week of practice. So we got to go play.
Did you guys go a little bit shorter today than you normally do on Thursday?
No, exactly the same. Now that's what I say. The tempo. These guys getting through plays and getting through stuff. It's amazing. But we're on at the same time.
Carlos out?
Yeah, Carlos. He will be. He's out, and Terrence is quick. He got a chance to play, a chance not to. You see how he heals up the next day. He's close.
Coach, Georgia Tech is leading the nation in time of possession per drive. How have you kind of put it to the team that a fast start may be needed against this team?
Well, I don't have a fast start. Just you got to get off the field. You got to get your third down stops and fourth down stops because they'll go for it on a lot of fourth downs. You got to maximize your time with the ball when you have it. And, if you don't get as many possessions, you got to maximize, try to score touchdowns, and try to get off the field on third down on your side.
Lorenzo Featherston left practice today?
No, he's fine. He's back. Might have to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Sometime or something. There's no report on here. He's good.
Coach, have you spoken with
sometimes the guy gets sick or something. We had the flu around here a little bit. Guys have been throwing up and getting some of that too. I don't know.
Have you spoken with James about the 4 interceptions and not turning the ball?
He'll play.
If Terrence can't go or is limited, does that mean more Matthew Thomas?
Oh, Matthew Thomas will start. He'll be starting.
Matthew will start?
Yes. I like where he's playing right now. Doing a really good job.
What's Terrence's injury? What's Terrence's injury?
His knee's bothering him.
Matthew will start whether or not Terrence plays, or okay.
Is this a good game for him? Simply because
it's a
the
real
kind of
good
system they run, it's going to be.
I think it's
his
really good.
athleticism will really.
Hopefully, I think he'll be really. I think he'll fit right in with it very well. He's been playing very well, really well. He was having a good game before he got that penalty in the last game.
How important is it for the defense to get off the field early?
It's going to be. I mean, all through. You got to get off on third down. You got to win the first down battle, put them in second long, third and long situations they're not as comfortable in, and then get off the field. You got to make those plays.
Just playing in these championship games, the experience of doing that.
I think it definitely helps. It's just you're used to the venue, you're used to the system, you're used to the routine, you're used to the schedule. It doesn't guarantee you anything, but it does at least put you in a comfort zone to where you know how to act and what's going to happen. I think anytime you do that, it helps you.
The weather report is looking relatively wet up there for this game. Do you feel that will have any advantage or disadvantage against the triple?
We play? No, I don't. I mean, when you talk about that, they got to handle that ball in the wet too. That's hard too when you're talking about pulling it, pitching it, reading all that stuff. And if you throw it like we do, but I thought we handled the ball extremely well the night we had here, the pouring rainstorm we had here. So hopefully we'll do the same thing.
Their recent games, they've forced or received a lot of turnovers. Is that something that they're particularly good at, or is that the way the ball?
Well, the way it's bounced a little bit, but they're playing well right now. They're in a groove, and their defense is very aggressive and takes chances, and they've created some turnovers. And like I say, Clemson had a big pick. Clemson had a play actually open, and Mr. Reed was going to be 19-13, and instead it went 25-6. They've returned interceptions back and made a lot of plays in there. So they're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Do you expect Mario to get more carries now Carlos is out? Or?
Yeah, he'll play more. he should play. But he's had a good week of practice too. Looks good.
And with the rainy conditions, what about the receivers in Jameis' eye?
I think it helps you on offense when you're on one rain. Offensive guys know where they're going. I think anytime if a field's wet and soggy, which I don't assume it to be that bad because pro fields they drain, and the way the conditions of fields today and grass, I mean it's very good. But I always looked at rainy days, wet days as an offensive guy's advantage because you know where you're going and stick your foot. And Jameis has big hands, so throwing the football, he throws the ball well in the rain.
And overall spirit in practice was.
It's been great. Enthusiasm and energy. The energy of tempo of practice has been really good. Really good.
How was Jameis this week after obviously not a great game last week and all the hearing stuff this week? How have he acted?
Tremendous. Has practiced as well this week as he has maybe all year. I don't say that. I mean, but he's really had a bunch of really good practices. And I think part of that is, too, he didn't play as well, and he's a competitor. And I think just making sure he gets back to fundamentals and wants to get back and play them well, too. You know, that pride of doing well for his team, a combination of things.
To get him back in the routine of things help him today, you think?
I'm sorry?
To get him back in the routine of things help him a little bit today, do you think?
Seemed the same. I'm sure it did, though. I didn't ask him to pry. You know, I didn't dig into that.
Obviously, his side thinks that the hearing will be favorable for them. So now that the hearing is done, does it feel like you guys are starting to move past?
No, I don't. It feels like the same. I mean, I just wait and see how that goes. I don't know how that goes or what. I haven't heard anything in that regard. I just, at least that part of it's done, and we'll come to a conclusion here very quickly.
Do the younger guys kind of know the importance of this game?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they do. They understand where they're at and what they've accomplished during the year. And I mean, like I told them, they've accomplished something here that's never been done. All the great teams ever been here. I mean, that's an elite group of guys in that room, and what they've been able to do and achieve and persevere through and tight games and finding different ways to have success. Extremely proud of them, and I think they understand they've earned the right to have this opportunity. So hopefully they'll keep doing well.
You got a comment on Florida's new coach? Do you know anything about Florida's new coach?
Yeah, I know Jim. Jim's a great guy. He's a heck of a football coach. So I mean, he knew they wasn't going to get a bad one. It's a good job, and they'll have good players, and he'll do a good job coaching. He's had a lot of success in his past. Congratulations to him.
Have you run in circles with him anywhere?
No, not really, but I just know him, have contact with him because he was, at Alabama with Coach Saban and different things.